Have you ever felt like you are losing your mind? Like your memories are constantly being questioned? Or your reality is slowly shifting, but you can't explain why? You might think it's just stress. You might think you are just being sensitive. But what if I told you that this confusion is engineered? We like to believe that we are in control of our own thoughts. We believe that when we make a decision, it is our decision. But in the shadows of human interaction, there exists a set of techniques designed to bypass your logic and hack directly into your emotions. This is not science fiction. This is dark psychology. Today we are going to expose the invisible strings. We will analyze the 7 hidden signs that someone is manipulating you. These are tactics used by narcissistic partners, toxic bosses, and master manipulators to gain control without you ever noticing. By the end of this video, you will not only see the strings, you will have the scissors to cut them. Before we begin, we must understand one fundamental truth about human nature. We are social creatures. We are biologically wired to seek approval and avoid conflict. Manipulators know this. They do not attack your strength, they exploit your biology. They use your empathy as a weapon against you. Psychologists call this coercive control. It doesn't happen overnight. It is a slow process, like a spider weaving a web. At first, the threads are invisible. You walk into them without feeling a thing. But layer by layer, the movement becomes harder, until finally you are stuck. If you recognize more than 3 of the following signs in your relationship, friendship, or workplace, you need to be very careful. Let's begin with the most dangerous one. Sign number 1, gaslighting. This is the nuclear weapon of dark psychology. Gaslighting is not just lying. Lying is when someone says, "I didn't eat the last cookie." Gaslighting is when they say, "We never bought cookies. Why are you imagining things? Are you feeling okay lately?" The goal of gaslighting is to make you doubt your own perception of reality. The manipulator will deny things that you both know happened. They will say things like, "You are crazy, you are too sensitive," or "that never happened." Why do they do this? Because if they can make you distrust your own eyes and ears, you will eventually start to trust their version of reality instead. You become dependent on them to tell you what is real. To defeat a gaslighter, you must document everything. Write it down. Keep a journal. Take screenshots. When you have tangible proof, their reality distortion field fails. Do not argue with them. Trust your evidence, not their words. Sign number 2, love bombing. This tactic exploits your desire to be special. In the beginning of a relationship, the manipulator will overwhelm you with affection, praise, and gifts. They will text you 20 times a day. They will say you are their soulmate after 1 week. They will mirror your interests and dreams. It feels amazing. It feels like a fairy tale. But it is not love. It is data collection. They are building a pedestal for you, only to kick it out from under your feet. Once you are addicted to their validation, they will suddenly withdraw it. They become cold and distant. Now, you are desperate to get that high back. You will do anything, apologize for anything, just to feel that love again. This is the cycle of abuse. The defense is simple. If it feels too good to be true, it probably is. Real love takes time to grow. If someone is rushing intimacy, it is a red flag. Slow them down. A manipulator hates boundaries. A respectful partner will accept them. Sign number 3 is subtle but devastating. It is called the double bind. This creates a situation where you lose, no matter what choice you make. Imagine a partner who says, "If you loved me, you wouldn't go out with your friends tonight. If you go out, you are selfish and unloving. If you stay home, you are resentful and isolated. Either way, you are the villain, and they are the victim." They punish you for doing something, and they punish you for not doing it. This causes a state of constant anxiety. You are always walking on eggshells, trying to predict the unpredictable. To stop this, recognize the paradox. Call it out. Say, "You are giving me 2 choices, and both lead to conflict. I will not play this game. Step out of the maze entirely. Sign number 4, triangulation. A confident person wants you to feel secure. A manipulator wants you to feel unsure. To do this, they introduce a third person into the dynamic. This could be an ex-partner, a coworker, or even a mother-in-law. They will say things like, "My ex never complained about this," or "Your colleague seems to work much faster than you." They create an artificial competition. They want you to fight for their attention. They want to make you jealous and insecure, because an insecure person is easier to control. By focusing on this third person, you stop focusing on the manipulator's bad behavior. You are too busy competing to notice you are being used. The defense is to refuse to compete. When they mention the third person, react with total indifference. Say, "That's interesting," and change the subject. Without your reaction, the triangle collapses. Sign number 5, the silent treatment. Silence can be peaceful, but in dark psychology, silence is violence. When you have a disagreement, a healthy person communicates. A manipulator shuts down. They will ignore your texts, refuse to look at you, and act as if you do not exist. This triggers a primal fear in the human brain, the fear of abandonment. It activates physical pain centers in your mind. They are training you like a dog. They are teaching you that if you voice your opinion, you will be abandoned. So, eventually, you stop speaking up. You silence yourself to avoid their silence. The best response is to enjoy the silence. Do not chase them. Do not beg for a response. Go about your day, have fun, be happy. Show them that their silence does not control your emotional state. When the tactic stops working, they will be forced to speak. Sign number 6. This is the scientific reason why you can't leave a toxic relationship. It is called intermittent reinforcement. Think of a slot machine. If you pulled the lever and never won, you would stop playing. If you pulled the lever and won every single time, you would get bored. But if you win sometimes, randomly, you will play forever. Manipulators are human slot machines. Sometimes they are cruel, sometimes they are incredibly sweet. You never know which version you will get today. This unpredictability floods your brain with dopamine. You stay in the relationship, waiting for the next win, the next moment of kindness. You are not in love. You are chemically addicted to the uncertainty. To break free, look for consistency, not intensity. Judge them by their worst moments, not their best. If the kindness is random, it is not kindness. It is bait. Knowledge is your shield. If you recognized yourself in these signs, do not panic. Recognizing the strings is the first step to cutting them. Dark psychology is powerful, but it relies on your blindness. Once you see the game, you can choose not to play. You are not responsible for their behavior, but you are responsible for your boundaries. Stay vigilant. Trust your intuition. And remember, the strongest negotiation position is being able to walk away and mean it. If you want to learn how to master your own emotions and become immune to these tactics, make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications. We delve deeper into the human mind every week. Don't let them pull the strings. Cut them.